Good day, sir. Good day, classmates. Kami po yung nag-discuss about the Book Hive bookstore system. And here, di-discuss ko po nga sa inyo yung system demonstration. So first, i-discuss ko muna yung output, then the actual code. So we're going to the local host. We did not deploy yet, but here we have the local host using SAMP. There you go, SAMP. And the database, this one, the bookstore DB. Where nag-start tayo sa config. So, here, config. Nakita naman natin dito yung local host na ginamit natin as host. Yung DB name, which is the bookstore DB. The root, no password. And then, the actual database. So, of course, i-reference natin to sa different things such as books, carts, cart update, orders, users, and etc. So, through this, the database itself, ito, we have different tables such as admins for admin management, books for book management, cart for, of course, when the user buys, the admin must see the cart, categories, different categories such as fiction, um, fantasy, and etc. Order address, of course, kay user magagaling yan, whereas si user mag-input ng, for example, actually, hindi na use yung order address. Ang nagamit dyan is yung orders, which is nag-ano siya ng user ID, email, phone, which is ito, parang ano lang naman siya. Pero ito yung mostly nagamit, which is yung orders for the order purchases or order details. Next is the order items, kung ano yung order. Like yung nag-reference siya, look sa book ID, which is the books, and quantity, and price. So, through this, mostly ang re-reference talaga natin is of course yung category, which is kung saan papasok yung mga books, and then yung of course the books. Kung maraming references ang books such as, yun yung sinabi ko, yung order item, and we have here the users and the admins. So of course, sa admin, meron tayong dalawa, which is yung staff and the manager. So, let's begin. So first, here, as you can see, nag-actual input siya dito sa may index.php kung saan ito yung link ng JS, assets, so gamit ng Bootstrap. And ito yung mga ginamit ng fonts and display, style, different types of styles. So, again, for example, yan, the reset, the layout for images, for form box, headings, font style of subtitle, labels, inputs, kung saan gumagamit siya ng skill, the form, light input, password icon, spacing, name grid, of course, remember me, the font of remember me, the buttons, the width, the height, the button text, kung anong size ng font, kung naka-center ba siya, and of course, if it is good for mobile. So, through this, alam natin siyang responsive. Alright, all goods. So, next, doon tayo sa mismong body. So, ito nag-integrate ng image for our login, which is this one. And this is the form. So, dito sa form, makikita naman natin kung saan ito may special characters na hindi dapat kailangan, which is string is equals to error. So, here, sa PHP, kung saan dito, page is equals to login. So, kapag yon is equals to login, lalabas yung HTML, which is yung ito. Welcome to Book Hive, Bookstore Help, yung magiging form ng email base, password, then remember me, which is yung checkbox nandito. Ayan. Checkbox login, the button text for the register now, and the login. So, pag hindi ito, else, of course, yung if, directed talaga tayo malilink sa login. Pero kung else, ayan, pupunta tayo sa register now. So, dun sa database, makikita natin na may mga actual input na kaming nilagay. For example, sa admin. Ayan. Meron na rin sa users. Ayan. Meron na rin mga books. Actual reference of the books itself. So, meron na rin yan for cart. categories, items. So, later on, itatry natin siya one by one. So, first, dito muna tayo kay users. Let me check. Okay. Dito muna tayo kay users. So, of course, the email address, which is the sample email ad at gmail.com. So, through this, let's add some sticky notes. There we go. Our email, sample name, sample middle name, and sample last name. First name, add first name. So our password is going to be 126. 126. There we go. So as the sticky note says, it should. There we go. So dahil may actual input na tayo sa database, database, may redirect tayo sa actual dashboard. So, ito yung dashboard natin. Since ito yung bagong account, yung total orders and total item purchase is still 0. So, dito, makikita natin sa users, dito tayo na-redirect. Dashboard. So, through here, of course, ni-reference natin yung database, yung ginawa naming header, which is sa includes, ayan yung header, na nagre-reference sa Bootstrap, icons, Google Fonts, custom CSS, kung saan dito nagkaano siya ng style.css. So, may asset, CSS, style.css. Ayan. So, through this, sa dashboard, makikita natin na dito sa stats, kukunin niya yung user ID na kung saan in-input natin, and makikita niya yung total orders. Dahil si user, wala pang total orders, magkano siya? Of course, nagka-count siya. So, 0 po muna. Tapos, execute. Kukunin niya, fetch niya. Total items, dahil wala pa tayong total item purchase, of course, mag-ano siya at prepared as 0. So, book slider, this one. So, book slider, mag-ano siya, i-reference niya yung mga books kung saan isa-select niya yung title. Ayan, title. So, you can see. Tapos, yung image, title and image. So, through that, mag-ano tayo ng divider class kung saan mag-ano tayo main wrapper. And, of course, this thing is not actually viable since ngayon, tinanggal na namin yung top bar dahil napangitan lang kami sa design. Pero, yung earlier design namin, meron siyang actual top bar. So, even if I remove this, the top bar, it doesn't do anything since, look, in the includes, we will see the top bar. It doesn't do anything since wala yung top bar. So, anyway, welcome, of course, ito yung welcome sample first name, i-reference niyo sa user. So, yung base name, first name ng user. So, of course, yung stats ng stat box row. Ayan. Hero selection, which is nandito yung mga books kung saan nagre-reference siya sa books.php. Kung saan nakalagay siya dito, do not let your, and then the books. Hero books, i-fetch niya yung books ng image, then the title. Ayan. Image, then the title. So, moving on, after nating maano yung dashboard, pupunta naman tayo sa browse books. So, dito, makikita natin, nasa books.php tayo. So, when I say books.php, ayan, nireference na naman natin. Una, sa search. Of course, sa search, meron tayong filter value kung saan kinukuha natin yung search. Binibase natin siya sa category at saka sa mismong books. So, for example, i-fetch niya yung category. I-build niya yung query kung saan ito, select from books where 1. So, of course, hahanapin niya. So, kapag empty, hindi siya masyado mag-search. Pwede rin siya mag-search through title, author, and etc. So, category, ayan. Pwede siya mag-search sa books using title, author, sa category, pwedeng fiction, or since ito yan. Ayan, sa category, ito naman yung para sa books. So, for example, aanin natin Harry Potter. Harry. Just Harry. Since meron naman Harry Potter. Filter, ayun, lumabas si Harry. Since sinaano niya, kahit yung, alright. Next, yung course, pinrepare, kinukuha niya, finefetch niya yung books. Dito, ine-execute niya yung, tapos mag-ano yung books. So, of course, yung main content natin, kung saan ito, yung search category. Ayan. Search input, kung saan maglalagay siya ng dito, search books. Kasi ito naman yung for the category, na naglalagay parang sa button lang. So, submit, which is the filter button, which is the button for naka-rename ng filter. So, of course, book list. Dito, kukunin niya, di ba, finish na nga yung books. So, books as books. Dito, mag-aano siya ng image source, kung saan nakikita naman natin dito, may mga image. And, ito, book info. So, dito, sa book info, nakikita natin, meron siyang title, meron siyang author, meron din siyang description. O, title, author, description. Which is, nakalagay naman dito, na naka-redirect. So, pag pinrest natin tong add to cart, magkakaroon siya ng the thing dito sa may right side ko, kung saan actually makikita nyo naman. Watch this. So, for example, bibili natin tong add to cart. Ayun, nakita nyo yung add to cart dito. So, of course, after mamili ni customer, for example, ni sample first name, mag-aano tayo na, move on tayo sa cart. Ayan, educated. Tama yung ino natin kanina. Educated. So, cart. Na-reference na naman natin. Ayan yung total. Always muna is yung total ng magiging ano natin. So, books. Laging naka-reference yung books dyan. Laging kinukuha yung total ng books. Tapos yung price. Since dito sa may books, automatic na naka-indicate yung price dito. Ayan. See? Meron siyang price. Meron din siyang stock. Meron din siyang mga image link kung saan ninan natin. So, for example, yan. Kinuha niya. Title, price, and then stock. At yung sasabi ko, title, price, and then stock. Title, price, and then stock. So, through that, dahil walang kwenta tong top bar for now, kasi wala naman kami navigation bar, which is gumamit kami ng sidebar, nagano kami ng table for cart table. Ayan, table. So, there, in the table, makikita natin, book, quantity, price, and then total. Yung mismong nasa table lang ng database. So, kapag yung box is empty, so for example, cart is yan, wala, nothing. So for example, kunin natin ulit to. Ayan, add tayo ng quantity na 8. Sabihin na natin 8. Kunin na natin lahat kasi medyo mayaman na tayo. So through that, kukunin natin yung book ID. Tapos of course, dito sa ano naman, quantity, price, line, mag-aano siya ng quantity or tsaka price. So isa niya, mumultiply niya or ano, tapos makikita naman natin dito 124 since pinag-add natin. Kaya yan yung total ng ano binili natin, 124. So that number format siya sa, of course, number format for price, line total, number format for total, and then remove button, which is this, and of course they're gonna remove the button. Grand total, ilalagay lang yung output ng number format ng total, and then we will just see it. After that, check out, and then nire-reference na tayo dun sa mismo. Check out. Ayun. Nandito tayo sa checkout.php. So, after that checkout.php, hanapin lang natin dito ang checkout.php. Ayan. Naka-reference na naman yung database, header, tsaka sidebar for better aesthetic and better looks. So, yan. Naka-reference dito. Of course, ang unang-unang naka-reference dito is yung cart. Kung saan, in-explain ko kanina, yung cart, nag-add siya ng item, nagtototal siya, at mag-aano siya ng computation. So here, sa checkout, of course, tapos nang bumili si customer, dito makikita naman natin kung anong ginagawa ng checkout. Of course, kukunin niya muna yung books, fetch books ngayon. Ano niya yung book ID, title, price, yung books na ginawa mo. So, of course, meron siyang calculation of total, kung saan meron dito yung grand total or order items, nag-estimate siya through quantity, price, the line total, and the grand total. So here, quantity and price, through the order items. So, of course, place order, meron siyang full name, email, phone, address, city, zip code, and country. Through that, makikita naman natin dito, kompleto yan. Full name, email, phone, address, city, zip code, country. Meron din siyang total amount. Yun nga sinasabi ko. And, total amount. So, now, here, makikita natin yung session na in-execute. Ayan, in-execute. Nag-insert into dun sa items, item STMT, kung saan in-execute niya yung STMT for having the book ID, quantity, and then the actual price. So, ni-reference natin sa session cart, locations, order.php. So, through that, ito yung naging HTML. main wrapper. Wala pa rin tong top bar. Main class is content. Checkout. Format, ito yung form method natin, yung post to checkout form, plus delivery information. So, through that delivery information, magre-refill na tayo. For example, full name. It's the sample full name. Ayan, email, na ginawa nating email dito. Phone number, this one. And 1,000. So, actually 2,000. Ayan, so, through this, as we can see, ayan, full name, email, phone number, address, city, zip code, country, and then the button submit. This one, the place order. Ayan, the button submit. And the right side, dito natin makikita yung output summary or the receipt. Whereas dito, nagkaano siya ng order items, such as items, convert as items, kung saan yung special characters, kung saan ito, yung title, amount, yung quantity, tapos yung naging total. So, summary total, ito. So, once we place our order, there, we already placed our order. Ngayon, unang nakalagay na nakita natin banda dito sa taas. I think sa taas. Ayan, dito sa bandang taas. Yan, pending. Pending siya. Since hindi pa na-approve by the admin. So, doon natin makikita kung paano natin ginawa sa admin. So, we can log out. We can log out. And then, makikita natin email and password required. So, of course, we can register. As I said earlier, we can log in. Dito naman tayo kay login, kung saan moving on to the login thing. So, ang naging approach dito is, of course, after user, this is the user. So, here's the full code of the user first. Of course, the API used is for, of course, the books, cart upgrade, update, kung paano nag-update ang cart, as I demonstrate earlier. PHP, there you go, the PHP. The cart PHP, kung saan nire-reference niya yung book. Always book na papasok dun sa cart, kung saan dito nag-aano ng total. So, kapag yung status success, of course, mag-add to cart siya. So, kapag hindi siya success, error. So, assets, truly given. So, dun sa authentication, for example, for sample, login, dito nag-direct siya kung saan lalagay tayo sa index.php, kung saan ito. Ano niya sa index.php, kung saan magiging default natin yung login. So, user ID, ang hahanapin dyan is the first name, password, kung saan yung email mo is not needed. So, kapag invalid email, invalid password, i-redirect lang siya dun sa mismong login, which is yung index.php. Kung saan nakaano yung header. Ayan. Logout, tatanggalin ka lang. After mo mag-session start, session at set, session destroy, i-direct ka kung saan dito, login.php, exit. Register, of course. Ang register, naka-pin dyan sa database, which is yung first, middle, last, email, pass, kung saan nakikita natin dito. Ayan. Email, name, ayan, first, ML, tapos password. First, ML, email, password. So, of course, kapag kailangan, for example, sign up, please fill this required. Kapag email already exists, as we said earlier, for example, this one, sample first name, sample middle name, sample last name, and then same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Email already exists. See. So, of course, ilalagay niya sa user kung saan naka-input dun sa first, ML, email, and then password. So, as we can see in the database, there we go. Ayan, sample email, the hash password, and what time is it created. So, through this, the database, the first one that I explained, which is this, the database, the authentication check, here, mag-aano siya ng check, session charts niya, is the session start niya. Footer, ito lang naman yung, ayan, bootstrap, na nagre-reference dun sa book.js. Header, ayan, bootstrap, CSS, icon, Google font, custom, navbar, yan yung sinasabi ko sa yung navbar, kung saan nag-aano siya ng link items. Sidebar, yung sidebar. Top bar, tinanggal na namin since medyo pangit sa design. Tignan. Ito yung books.php, as I explained earlier. Cancel order, of course. Meron siyang what do you call this? Thing to cancel kapag hindi pa siya shipped or completed. So, for example, I'm gonna give you an example. i-login natin ulit yung kanina. So, through this, see natin, meron tayong 8 total items now and 1 total order. See this cancel order here? Yeah, cancel order, right? Dahil pending siya, we can literally cancel this order. So, pagka nag-cancel order tayo, ayan, nawala. Cancel order. Pero, hindi siya nawawala sa database. Ito. Saan na yan? Part. No, that's not good. Hindi siya nawawala sa database. Hindi siya nawawala sa day-to-day. Ito. Sa status. Ayan o, kinancel ni... Ito, naka-cancel siya. Hindi siya nawawala sa database since that's a valuable record for the system. So, kapag may hahanapin silang evidence or ano, ayan, nandito pa rin sa database. Since, sabi nga nila, masama daw yung mag-cancel ng order. Pero, pwede mo nang i-add ulit to since hindi mo naman tinuloy yung order. Ayan, pwede mo ulit ano yan. Which is, yeah. There we go. Let me just repeat. Rinse and repeat. Alright. So, this time, we won't cancel it. And let's move on to the admin. So, here, admin. Admin. Oh, yeah. The place order. This one. Kung saan dito. Ano na ba dito? Discuss ko na ba to? If I'm mistaken. Never mind. I did not discuss it yet. So, insert niya muna yung yung the full name, yung kanina, which is yung dun sa parang receipt, which is here. This one. Sa may card, after mo mag-check out. This one. The checkout, like the receipt. So, aanin niya lang yan. I-fetch niya yung cart. Tapos, i-reduce niya yung stock kapag na siya, ship or completed. Dun lang siya mag-reduce ng stock. So, ito yung profile. Mag-ano lang siya ng user, name, email, address, and then register. Yung profile mismo na ginawa natin dito sa mismong user. So, admin, login. Okay, now for the admin side. Since medyo naman tayo sa admin, medyo nandito may restriction. Sa user actually yung may restriction. Sa admin yung may management tools. Kung saan yung user nakakapag-add ng cart, yung admin naman yung nagmamanage. So here, makikita naman natin, nandito tayo sa login ng admin, yung adminlogin.php. So, moving on to the adminlogin.php. Dito of course, i-require natin yung database para makuha yung email, password ng mismong admin. So through that, iprepare nung mismong code from the admin where yung email, naglilimit siya ng isang email. So admin name, syempre may role yan. Pakita natin dito, ayan yung role manager natin, ang ating admin. So dito, kapag mali, invalid, kapag so try natin kapag mali yung admin. Sabihin natin ganyan. At gmail.com. Invalid email at password. So, nakalagay naman dito, invalid, which is correct. Dito. So, of course, dahil invalid email or password na nakalagay dito, ito naman, ginawa naman natin siya ng HTML. So, through this, tayo, ayan, yung style, and yung mismong header, yung body natin, yung container, na nakikita natin container, na nilagay natin ng admin, yung header, subtitle, ayan, subtitle, tapos yung mga form of email, form of password, and the button. So, dahil may given na tayong admin based from the database, at nakita naman natin na hash yung password. So, how do we hash the password, honestly? So, of course, by hash.php, nakita naman natin admin.123. So, through that, anin naman natin localhost, bookstore main, admin, hash.php. Ayan, nakita naman natin. Meron siyang encrypted code kung saan pinisil naman natin dito through insert of admin, and after that we can actually input the actual hash password here. So admin123, try natin admin123. So note, marami na kaming ginawang user as given example here. Since tinest namin ng tinest, ayan, meron na tayong Joshua Miguel Santos, Chris Cantuba, John Nathaniel, sample first name pa sa sample middle name. May mga tinry kami mga different tactics kung saan tinest namin ng tinest kung secured ba talaga. So, yeah. Welcome to the dashboard of the admin. So, Dito nakikita natin admin dashboard kung saan pinapakita niya lahat. For example, the categories, orders, spending, users, total sales, the books, total books. Meron din dito sa baba lang ng konti, we have the recent orders of the users, orders ng users, kung saan sinabi ko nga kanina, naka foreign key, yung users tsaka yung orders, and yung low stock alerts kung saan dito dinidiscuss yung stocks ng books. At sa baba naman, yung mga available books kung saan dito binibase nila yung stocks or kung available pa ba talaga yung books. So first, dito man tayo sa admin dashboard code. So dito natin makikita, ayan, nakalitaw, dashboard. So first, of course, ni-reference namin yung database, always database. And then yung sidebar, admin sidebar, yan, ang ganda oh. So of course, the stats, yung sinabi ko nga kanina, books, categories, orders, pending orders, users, and then total sales na nakalagay dito. Sa baba lang naman yan, yung recent orders. O nga pala, sa total sales, we have here the price and then the quantity, combine, multiply, and we have the total sales. Kung ilan yung books, just 12 times 2, 24. And then we have our total sales, everyone. The total sales. So here, the recent order, of course, we're gonna base it on, of course, the order ID of the item, the date of the item, the status of the item, if it's pending, if it's shipped, if it's completed, canceled, etc. And we will gonna get the username, last name from orders, and of course users, where we use user ID joined by, of course, order on user ID. Of course, they're gonna fetch all, and then this limit, of course, to 1. So as we see, the status, the date, the user, the order, which is pending, canceled, completed, pending, and yung style na nakita natin dito sa pa-box, ang ganda. Medyo, I don't know, tingin niya professional, you judge. So here, nakita naman natin dahil sa ganda ng ayan yung mga available books. Ayan, admin dashboard. This is the admin dashboard. Ito yung mga sinasabi kong column ng each So for example, category, orders, pending orders, users, total sales, and then the books. Ayan. Ito yung sa baba, yung recent orders. Ayan, recent orders. Gagawa siya ng mini table. Kung saan na yan, yung sa orders, papasok dyan, of course, yung order ID. Ayan, order ID. And then yung user. Ayan, user. Yung date. Yung status. So, di ba, dun sa user, nag-ano nga tayo ng kay sample, kung saan nag-cancel siya ng item, tapos nag-pending siya ng item. Of course, papasok dapat yan kay admin. Number 1, isipin, papasok lagi dapat kay admin. So, next yan, yung low stock status. Ito, nakikita naman natin. Dito, makikita natin yung stocks ng books, kung ilan na lang ba. Nag-alert yan by 5. Kapag 5 na, nag-ano na siya ng low stock status. So here, naman natin, ayan. Welcome to the bookstore admin dashboard. Ayan, welcome to the bookstore admin dashboard. Yung inano ng available image kung JPG, PNG, etc. So, gamit naman natin link image. So, it's alright. Ayan, sinasabi kong link image kung saan nagano siya ng image source from the actual database. Kung saan, ayan, meron siyang image source na nag-i-integrate dito sa, so for example, oh my bad, hindi pala bookstore. Ito. So, ito yung actual image source na nakita sa database. So, once we search this from the website itself, for example, I'm gonna search it here. My bad, hindi na copy lahat. I'm a little bit, So, ayan, lalabas na yung actual image ng books reference. So, dahil yan, there we go. Moving on to the books. So, dito naman sa books na to, makikita natin, ayan, we have the images of the books. So, syempre, mahaba-haba yung books. Since nandito yung actual, ayan, kaya ang haba ng books. Ayan, books. First, dito muna ba tayo sa index ng books, kung saan yung nakikita natin na dito, design, the layout, the search function, the filter function of the category. Nandyan yan kasi naka-reference yung books and data. So, of course, database, always header yung para sa Bootstrap. Mag-fetch tayo ng, of course, category. Yung sinabi ko kanina for the filter function. Ng filter, ayan, category filter. Kung saan i-filter niya. So, children, comics, fiction, non-fiction, science, technology, categories, and etc. So, through that, we can have the search functionality. So, once we search the Harry Potter, ayan, we filter the thing. So, through that, sa function, of course, para sa category, yung category name na nag-ano sa books, diba, sa category name, ito yung parang parent. Sa books naman, yung mga nakakonect dun sa category. So, pag inano mo yung parent, for example, yung category, children, ayan, papasok na yung mga children niya, which is yung books. So, through that, order by, created, ayan. So, fetch all, ito yung sa sidebar, this one. Ito yung sa search bar. Ayan. Yung book management. Yung add book. Ayan. Yung button. Search bar. Ayan. Search. Category. Ayan. Category. Ito yung dun sa display effects. Display effects para kita lahat. Ayan. So, book grind. Ayan. Sa image. Ayan. Note, image is from the image source. So, through the link, yan, na-access natin yan through the link. So, of course, the book info, ayan, yung sinabi sa database, the author, ayan, title, author, category, ayan, title, author, category, description, price, stock, tapos yung edit, delete. So, first, of course, after kong ma-discuss to, we need to discuss the function of add. So, for example, add. Here, we have the add. So, create.php. Dito, of course, nagkaano siya ng category for yung magiging ano natin, drop down. Ayan. Always the database, laging inaano yan. So, first, kita mo tayo sa category. Fine-fetch niya yung category na nakikita naman natin dito. So, para ma-access natin yung category na ipapasok kung saan category itong book na to. So, dito, nakalagay title, ayan, author, description, price, stock, category, and then image. So, to demonstrate, ilalagay, all fields are required. Add book, all fields are required, ayan. Kapag hindi pwede, fail to add book, SSS. Ayan, hindi siya pwede. Kasi kailangan, all fields are required. So, through that, empty, lalagyan natin siya ng mga values kung saan kaya naka question mark. Sabihin na natin sample book, sample author, Lorem ipsum dot. Sabihin natin yung price is $12.99. Yung stock, we should say around 5 would be good. Category is just fiction kasi hindi naman available talaga tong books na to. So, and through this, yung pinakita kong image na to, anino natin, convert, and voila, there is the image. So, ito yung HTML natin. Ito yung container. Ayan. Ayan. Add new book. Tapos may lalabas dyan, book add successfully. Tayo lang natin. So, back to list. Ayan. Ayan yung mga fields. Ayan yung mga fields. Ayan. Text, author, description, price, stock, category, and then image. So, select category. Ayan. Select category. Tapos yung drop down ng lahat ng category. Yung image URL. Ayan. I-get element niya through the image of the database. That one. So, through that, let's try to add book. Let's try to add the book. And as I said na earlier, ito yung nasa taas, book added, tapos back to list. So, back to list, ayun, sample book. But, kailangan pumasok yan kay user. Tama ba? Ito. Add. Sample. Boom! Sample book. There it is. Since yung both database magka-connect naman, papasok talaga yan kay user. So, after that, we edit PHP, ayan, database, book not found kapag hindi makita yung book, tapos categories, ayan, kung saan, ayan, dito, i-edit na, through, ayan, edit process, kukunin, save, null, ayan, update. Ayan. edit. Ina-update niya na lahat. Since dito, kinuha niya na, finetch niya dito. Pag di mo na gawa lahat ng fields, kapag wala yung fields, for example, 0 lahat yung fields, kailangan required yung field. So, of course, i-update niya na, i-save niya yung image. Dito sa image book, assets, image, yan. Yes, save just in case. Of course, after update, so for example, sample book update. Ayan, sample book update. Let's update the book. Alright. And then the HTML. Of course, pag hindi may mga error siya, fail to update the book for the error catcher. Ito, container. Ayan. Alert message. Ayan. Pag may error. Ayan, ito yung alert message. Kapag may error. So, form, label of title, author, description, price, stock, category, book, image. Ayan, kung saan makakapag-insert ka ng image through the use of image, assets, or file location. Ayan, kapag file location ng image. Through the use of database, image, column database. And yeah. So, back to, ayan, sample book update. So, to the delete process, of course, anybody knows that kapag siya, ayan, check niya muna yung CRF token kapag available yung ID. Tapos, check niya muna, of course, kung available ba talaga yung book. Kapag available, or hindi siya available, book not found, ayan, check niya yung book. Kukunin niya kasi sa books ng database. So, of course, else, itatry niya nang i-delete. Ayan, delete from order items or foreign key constraints. So, of course, i-delete niya from book ID, tapos tatanggalin niya from the, so, pause for deletion. Tapos pag okay na, so, let's try. So, sample book, yung ginawa natin. Yes. And voila. Should go out in the user too. Alright. Nawala na sa user. Very good. Check for the recording. Okay. Still recording. Moving on, of course, for the inventory. So, dito sa inventory, nakikita naman natin, inuuna niya yung mga pinaka lowest. Since dito, sa inventory, chine-check niya kasi yung low stock So, for example, dito, inventory.php. So, of course, handle search. Ito, search function, kung saan nanin niya yung category from books. So, we can science, etc. So, search function, pwede sa book, title, author, then the category name. Yung given naman sa function dito. So, through here, and ginawa nila ng div class for the export invent CSV and then the add book. Ayan. So, dito pa lang, nakikita na natin na medyo stable lang yung sa inventory. Since kapag low stock siya, magkakaroon siya ng array filter kung saan dito. The following books have low stock. Ayan, nakita natin yung filter dito. Kung saan nagkakaroon siya ng trigger warning. Na, ayun, low stock yung, check niya muna yung title, tapos yung stock ng book. So, a brief history time, yung title, and then yung stock ng book. Ayan. For the rounded corner, and then binigay natin yung table dito. Ayan, ginawa niya ng table. Kung saan nilagyan siya ng adjust stock. Banda dito. Ayan, adjust stock. Kung saan dito, of course, inano siya sa PHP. Kung saan dito, tinawag natin yung table. Ayun, kinuha siya dito sa PHP. I-integrate siya, sa PHP. And adjust stock. So, try natin mag-adjust ng stock. So, once na nag-adjust tayo ng stock, ayun, na-click ko, adjust stock. Pupunta tayo agad-agad sa adjust stock PHP. Ayan. So, dito, of course, database, as usual, gaanin niya yung ID as numeric value. Tapos, of course, para hindi siya maging invalid book or ito yung magiging error catcher natin. Kung saan dito, finish niya na naman lahat ng keys. Kung saan dito makikita natin category name, categories, IDs, book ID. And then, finish niya rin dito yung container kung saan nag-aano siya dito ng book not found if possible. So, meron tayong error catcher at after error catcher. So, of course, kapag nag-aano tayo ng stock, ina-adjust niya dito, ayan, ini-edit niya. Cannot be negative. Tapos dito, sineset niya yung stock through update. Siyempre, edit, update, and then there. So, let's try it. Let's say 5. Ayan. Ayan sinasabi ko. 5 ang kailangan. So, let's try 6. And wala na. Wala na ang low, warning. So, of course, here is the form or container of the HTML kung saan nagano tayo ng mga different div for this. Unang div is for the title. Ayan, title. Meron din tayo for author, category name. Ayan. And then current stock. Ayan. And then the alert message kapag nagano siya. Success and then error. So, of course, let's try to add book. So, this add book is just goes directly to the create. This one, create.php. There you go. And then going back, and of course, the export.csv, i-export niya sa CSV. So, for example, ano natin, inventory export. Ano natin, books. And pwede rin, download, and makita natin. We have, never mind. Still, we will just see it here. And inventory export, kung saan pwede siyang i-open sa CSV file or Excel file. Next is going to be the categories. So, dito medyo basic lang naman ang categories, not too shabby, not too, medyo okay pa naman siya, to be honest. Oh yeah, export inventory. Ito nga pala, yung magbibigay ng output kung saan i-export niya lahat ng dun sa database mo. So, for example, the title, category, author, stock price, and then the price. So, isa-select niya dito yung book ID, title, of course, category name, number 1 yan, since parent, author, the stock, of course, yung sa books, yung books details lang. Tapos mag-aalabas siya ng output kung saan i-convert niya to the CSV file. Ayan. So, dito, makita naman natin dito sa log stock adjustment, dito siya nag-update ng set ng books, tsaka ng stocks. Ayan. Book ID, tapos sa new stocks, yung kakasabi ko lang, ina-update niya, ayan. And the stock log, dito nag-aano siya ng old stock to new stock, kung saan dito nagdo-double check ng mga old stocks to new stocks ng sa books. So, category. Of course, dito muna tayo sa index. Ang category, ikukunin niya lang naman yung dun sa category mo, yung order by. Ayan. Anin niya na lang, tapos i-execute niya na. So, dito sa search bar, anin mo lang yung dun sa category. So, titingnan niya lang dyan yung name, category name, and there's the divider, the div of the sidebar. Next, yung container, kung saan nila natin to. Of course, we're gonna start with the category management, with the margin bottom width, the down, and then the create. Na naglilink siya, of course, sa create.php. This is it. So, let's try it. Ayan. So, for example, gawa tayo ng category name na sample category. Category. Nililink niya kasi dito sa create.php. So, ito, create.php ng mismong category. So, search for categories. So, try muna natin non-fiction. Of course, gagana yan. Same. So, through this, ayan yung actual code. Nag-aano lang siya ng max width, max ano. And then, try muna natin i-sample dun sa add category, which is yung create.php category, kung saan kukunin niya, as usual, category name is required kapag hindi ka naglagay. This field, ayan. Ayan. Pwede siya. So, ang gagawin niya lang naman is magka-create lang siya or mag-i-insert lang siya ng values dun sa categories. Ayan. So, ito yung HTML niya. Ayan. The div class, yung alert success. Add yung category, ito. Ito yung alert danger kapag may error. Auto-complete. Okay na. Tapos add category at lalilitaw na. So, doon naman tayo sa edit. Same lang naman dun sa books. Wala naman siya masyadong bago. Ang edit lang naman din is you edit the update. You update the category. So, of course, you're gonna select the thing from the, you're gonna select all from the categories. Tapos yung category ID mo, tapos yun, i-execute niya yung category ID na yun. Tapos kapag hindi niya nakita yung category ID na yun, category not found. So of course, we're gonna update and then set the category name into something. Sabi natin something, category. Yan yung set niya yung actual ano yan. Bang! So kapag merong error, mag-aano siya, failed to update category kasi naka if at saka else. Kapag true, syempre success. Kapag fail, ayun, mag-aano siya ng failed to update category. Ayan, true category, magbabago yung category name. Ito yung actual HTML ng ginawa namin. Medyo simple lang, to be honest, yung ginawa ko dito sa admin. Since dito, ang gumawa dito, si Joshua Miguel and Lorraine, while me is Christian C. Flores and Pauline. Hindi ko na masyadong in-overextend or yeah. So, for the delete, here, tatanggalin niya lang. So, kapag na ano niya yung ID, gagawin niya numeric value, so walang masyadong error. Tapos pag di niya nakuha, of course, invalid category ID kapag hindi siya numeric value. So, here, kukunin niya yung ID. So, i-delete niya lang from category ID. So, given an example. So, example this, and then example that. And voila! Deleted. Next is going to be the orders. So, here we have the orders. Tanggalin natin to. Orders. First, of course, the index. Yung nakikita natin sa actual screen na to. So, to check the, okay. So, nakikita natin sa screen na to, medyo, siya, orders. Order like. So, dito, nagbe-base siya sa mismong user. Kung saan pinakita ko kanina, dun sa mismong user, na medyo maganda yung nila. So, through that, kukunin natin yun dun sa table ng mismong user kung saan i-join nila yung join user to orders. So, through that, aanin natin. Dito naman tayo sa search value kung saan mag-search ka through user and status. Pwede ka mag-search sa status kung pending or not. Ayan. Sa search bar, pwede mong i-search kung ano yung search mo. Dun sa first name, last name, email, or order ID. Ayan. Sa status naman, pwede ka dito makikita kung pending. Sa date, order date. Oops, na-double na. My bad. My mistake, to be honest. So, through this, I set lang natin yung order by dahil naka-join siya dito sa order tsaka user. I-execute lang natin. Ito yung dun sa sidebar. Yan. Still the same. Yan. Para may differentiation lang. So, yan. Ito yung dun sa option status. Yan. Okay. Ayan yung with, ayan yung form, ayan yung order. Ayan. Na-double yung yung sa date. Thank you. Ayan, na-double lang. Okay, good. So, ito yung table. Same lang. Nothing changes. Set yung table, order, user, date, status, action. Tapos yung actual echo data nila. Ayan. So, of course, first natin gawin is yung view. So, dito at view.php, we will see here na dito sa view.php, medyo marami-rami. Kung saan dito, kukunin niya lahat. Of course, number 1 lagi, kailangan yung ID is numeric value. Never siyang magiging string value since it's ID. So, dito, maano natin, ipa-prepare niya. Kukunin niya yung data, which is yung first name, last name. I-combine niya dito sa email. Ayan, email. Kung saan dito, kukunin niya syempre sa orders, sa users na naka-join mismo dun sa users tsaka sa orders. Tulad lang nung kanina, pero naka-ano lang ngayon. So, dito, of course, kukunin niya lahat, fetch all. After nun, isa-select niya yung dun sa title na kinuha, educated, yung price ng item na yon, yung price, yung quantity, tapos, of course, yung total value ng item. Kinakuha niya. Tapos ito yung style. Kasi ito yung dun sa sidebar, as usual. Ito naman yung dun sa body. So, dito medyo marami-rami ng design, especially sa style. Pero, naka-flex item, last name, first name. Ayan, first first name, last name, the email here, and then the date, order date, and status, of course. Ito yung dun sa dito sa table, the items. So, yan. Ito yung items, quantity, subtotal, title, and then price. Dun sa actual database, back to orders. So, next is yun dun sa update status. Dito sa update status, i-ano lang naman niya, i-update niya lang naman yung status eh. So, for example, dito, same lang naman yan halos. Kinukuha niya sa orders, kung saan yung order ID, kung saan dito, i-update niya yung status. Ayan. I-fetch niya, i-reduce niya yung stock. Ito yung nagre-reduce ng stock. So, for example, ito error catcher kasi ito eh. Kapag wala yung status na inaano niya or invalid yung ano niya. So, dito, kapag nag-paid, ship, completed, magre-reduce yung stock. So, for example, si user, nag-aantay siya ng order na cash on delivery, educated, 8 times. Kukunin niya lahat. So, aanin niya dito, hanapin natin si user. Ito. Ito yung user. So, update status natin. Kung sinabi, paid, ship, and then completed, actually, it's just this. Yan. Ship and then completed. Yan. Ship and then completed. Ang status, dapat, marireduce. Ayan, reduce to true. So, for example, i-update natin. I-set natin yung status ng ship. Ayan. Order status updated. Ayan. Ibig sabihin, ma-update na yung, ayan, ma-update yung book quantity, mababawasan. Tapos, yung stock dapat is may minus. Ibig sabihin, bawas. Okay? Nag-base siya dun sa quantity ng book ID. So, ito yung style. Ito yung sa sidebar. And then, ito yung dun sa ito, sa body. So, through this, makita natin na nag-update na yung status. Dapat ship. Ayun, nag-ship siya and it's cash on delivery para mas preferred na payment. Dito, nag-ship na siya since na-update ko na yung status. Back to orders. Ayan, nag-ship. So, dapat yung item na yon hindi na dapat makukuha ni user yung item. Tingnan natin. Educated. Ayun, out of stock. Meaning, wala na kasi. Zero na yung nung stock ng educated. So, here in the database, dapat wala na eh. Basta na yung stocks. Refresh natin. Ayun, zero stock oh. Educated. So, hindi na ma-order dapat ng user yan. Kasi nakikita niya dapat na ano siya. So, for example, here, kinancel natin. No? Mawawala siya. No? Cancel. Ayan. Nawala siya. Bakit? Kinancel ko na yung stock niya eh. So, si user dapat makikita niya rin. Wala na. Na-cancel ko na yung stock. So, admin to eh. So, he can do basically anything. Through that, try muna natin yung dito sa this. Para ma-filter. Yes. So, it works. As usual. Lastly, is for the, of course, the users. Through the users, syempre meron tayong view. Hindi na siya delete. Ito yung sa index ng users. Kung saan, nag-aano siya ng handle search bar. Kung dito sa search bar, ganun pa rin. Wala nagbago. Ang sinesearch niya nga lang dito is, of course, and yung first name and then last name. So, for example, John. Ayan. So, through that, ma-search niya. Tapos, email. Ayan. Pwede rin sa email. Search. So, ayan. Nag-execute siya. Kukunin niya lahat. Fetch all. Ito yung body. Kung saan ito yung container natin. Nag-aano siya ng design, padding. Tapos yung mismong table. Ito, user management. May margin. Tapos, ayan. Yung doon sa search filter. Ito yung mga search filters. Submit button. Ito yung doon sa table. Ayan, table. Kung saan dito sa table, meron siyang ID, name, email, registered. Kung saan kukunin mo first name, email. Tsaka created at. Ito yung created at. And then yung actions. So, through these actions, meron tayong view. So, first, sa view po na natin. Sa view, of course, lang naman natin, i-fetch na lang naman natin yung info ng user based dun sa ginawa nila. So, for example, nag-order siya. Yun, i-fetch nila yung order. So, dahil double cancel yung sa kanya, na, ayan, cancel yung mga status niya. Ayan. So, kita naman natin, user info, tsaka user orders. Nakikita natin dito, user info, tsaka user order. So, ito yung style. And then, ito naman yung sa, ano natin, body. So, here, makikita natin na gumawa tayo ng container for user profile and container. So, nagano tayo ng margin. Nag-align tayo yung image. Ayan, na kinuha ko dito sa mismong asset, image. Ayan. Order history. Ayan, order history. Kinuha natin yung table lang dun sa mismong order. Ayan. Tapos, ino natin sa mismong PHP. Tapos, yung order, just in case na wala pa siyang ginagawang order. View. Ayan, na-cancel yung order niya. So, okay. Dito naman tayo sa status. So, dito, makita naman natin sa status ng user na naka-enable ba or disabled ba yung mismong user, kung saan inaano niya yung users, yung magiging user, kung nandiyan ba siya or wala. Yun lang naman yun. So, sa delete, of course, i-delete niya, kukunin niya yung thing for the user ID, kukunin niya sa select all niya sa user ID, tapos i-delete niya. So, bigyan natin yung sample, pack, and wala na. So, di na tayo dapat pwedeng makalagin gamit ng sample email ad. Yes, kasi dinilit na ng admin. So, dashboard, ayan, ito po ang dashboard namin. Ang books, kung saan nakakapag-search ka ng Harry, categories, add book, ayan po, edit, ayan po, delete, ayan po, inventory, kung saan nag-aano ka ng book list, ayan, inventory, add book, dadaling ka niya sa book, search, educated, ayan po, adjust stocks ng educated, gawin natin 10, kumana, naging na siyang 10, so mapupunta na siya dito, ayan, categories, okay, nga pala, na-logout ko pala, sorry, yan, categories, ayan po, add category name, edit category name, and delete category. So, the orders, so Chris, ayan, status, pending, paid, wala, ship, ayan, sa month, walang lalabas dyan, dapat, okay. No orders found. So, sa orders, pwede tayo mag-view, pwede tayo mag-update, pwede tayo mag-cancel. Sa users, pwede tayo makapag-search. Ayan. Pwede tayo makapag-view. Pwede rin natin ma-view yung order nila. Tapos, pwede natin silang ma-delete. So, yan po ang aming Beehive system. Thank you for listening to my system demonstration na umabot ng around 1 hour. And I'm sorry for that. And, yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, classmate.